what is your feeling on your boy Tom Murphy?
Yeah, I mean, Tom was a great Mariner. When he was here, he didn't stay healthy very much. It kind of sounded from reports that he was looking to come back, but who knows? It sounds like the Mariners moved on, doesn't it?
I think possibly yes and no. And the yes, in you look at him, what did he play? Less than 50 games last year. Let's look this up. I believe he played less than 50 games last year. Oh, games played. Well, here's his career stats: 314 games, and he's been in the league for a while. So you're talking he's played less than 3 seasons of baseball, and the guy is a veteran, huge leader around the clubhouse. And listen, his worth is obviously his bat. um I know that you're not a big fan, and just some of the metrics and stuff will show that it's a wild ride behind the plate with him. But when he is healthy and he is hitting, this guy is a good hitter. Do you think possibly that Tom Murphy, you could see him transitioning into more of a DH, maybe more of a platoon DH, maybe on a roster where there is three catchers? Because I feel like the only way I'd feel safe with him being, noted as a catcher would be in a situation where you had three catchers on the team.
I mean, I sure hope not. Um, roster construction last year was awful. I don't want to see three catchers on this team. I don't want to see, two of your backup catcher and then one of your pinch hitters is Tom Murphy or a DH. I got more expectations for this Mariner club, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want three catchers and four second basemen that all hit, below 225. That's what I don't want to see. Um, Tom Murphy, man, when that stick is going, it's going, but he can't stay healthy. But also other teams might be interested in him because he does hit and he can be a backup catcher. And I would be very, very wary of signing him as my starting catcher. Does he have the skills, if he was healthy all the time, to maybe be a starting catcher on another major league team? For sure. But it'll be interesting to see what his market is out there, and that's what I think is really going to determine whether you see him back on a Mariners uniform.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great backup catcher, when he's hitting, but like you mentioned, it's all being healthy. I mean, the difference between him and Casali the year before, or Torrens, there's a big difference. I mean, I'm sure there was people calling before he got hurt, at the trade deadline to for a
Yeah,
backup catcher.
that might
As
have
a
been the
backup,
time. Yeah,
yeah.
that might have been the time to let go. I mean, even after 2019, but at that point, we didn't know what was going on. But look, you got Cal Raleigh, you got Harry Ford. If he doesn't get dealt, still there in the organization. I believe there's another guy that's almost like major league ready. His name is skipping my brain right now. But as let me going back to the how many games has he played? So, he cut his teeth with the Colorado Rockies before the Mariners got him. Played 11 games in 2015, 21 games in 2016, 12 games in 2017, 2018 played 37 games. I believe that was a lot of just him breaking into the majors right there. His, breakout season seemed to be with the Mariners, where he had 75 games played, missed all of, and that was in 2019, missed all of 2020 because they had the injury in the shortened COVID season. Then 2021, 97 games, which is a full season for a backup catcher. And then 2022, 14 games. In 2023, 47 games. So that's how you get to 314 total games.
Yeah, I mean, when he was here and he was healthy, he, like you mentioned, was a leader in the clubhouse. And I mean, we saw what he did this last year. I mean, he was a good hitter for us from the right side.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you. I think I'm with you as far as the Mariners going in another direction, possibly not seeing him. But at the same time, I also I don't put it past the Mariners bringing guys back. That seems like what they sort of do, whether it's Terrens, whether it's Mike Ford, some of these, bargain guys that Jerry and Scott know, these spokes on the wheel type of guys, these taxi squad guys. We see them come back. I guess right there, I'm putting him in the taxi squad thing level, which I think he's better than that. But yeah, the health just hasn't been there. I wonder if you drop the catching from that equation, if that changes anything for him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we had this scenario last year with Cooper Hummel coming in. He was a catcher. We saw how that turned out. I mean, yeah, I mean, if he's going to compete for a spot with this guy that got traded from Arizona, sure, but I just can't see having the whole trio on the major league roster. It makes no sense to me.
I get it. I could see why you don't want to do that. I think, like I said, I think DH, if you had some sort of platoon left and right, I'd have no problem with him being my right-handed platoon DH guy. I mean, I mean, the, a couple of these seasons here, of course, once he gets going, he gets shut down. But he did, in all fairness, was hitting 298 home runs, 17 home runs with an OPS of 873. In 47 games. Can't deny that. But yeah,
Do you
you got to look at the back of the back of the baseball card, and yeah, the participation is just not there.
Yeah, I mean, I just thinking about Houston and Texas, I don't see them having a Tom Murphy DH on their team. I just would
No.
like to have someone better.